Body weight is 248.6 pounds. Body weight is 248.6 pounds.
Welcome back to the channel. Today what I'm going to be talking about is something that I failed on last year, something that I was trying, and that is fasting. I've made it through fasting of no food at all, no food whatsoever, only liquids, no liquids with calories in it is what I was aiming for. Just pretty much water and my cup of coffee in the morning time with nothing added to it, just coffee. And I made about 4 days of that, 4 days with no food. And my goal was to do 5 days. So I was so close to making it last year until I'm going to try it again this year. This is something that is not recommended for any purpose to anybody. This is something that I do, and I basically use it to help me to be able to control the way I feel about food. You know, some people can get to the point to where they love food, and you have to get to a point to where you can control your desires for the amount of food that you eat. And that can be very hard to do without training your body, same as lifting weights, without training your body to be able to look at food in a different manner so that you can better control yourself when you are eating and you won't go out binging. Now, fasting can cause you to binge at the end of the fast, but you have to come off of it the correct way. And I'm not going to talk a whole lot about the way you do it, simply because, like I said, this is not a recommendation that I'm making for anybody to do. This is something that I just do on my own. I experiment all kinds of ways. And from time to time, you'll see me do some stuff you might think completely crazy. And this may be one of them. But what I'm going to try to do now is I'm going to try to make that 5-day fasting and see whether or not I can make those 5 days of fasting with no food, water only, and my cup of coffee in the morning with nothing added to it, just coffee. And we'll see what the outcome be. Hopefully I can make it this year, because I did fail last year. So, you know, but nevertheless, that's one thing I hate to lose with anything that I'm doing. And so I'm always pushing the envelope pretty much with everything that I do. So that's just me. That's just my makeup. I'm always pushing to do something better than I did before. So I won't be doing a day-to-day type of thing. Probably I won't be doing that, but I will keep you updated on what I'm doing. And as you can see, I'm starting off with a body weight of 248.5 pounds pretty much. And the last time I got down to 235, you know, fasting and stuff like that. And again, like I said, this is not something that I'm recommending to lose weight, but you will lose weight. And then a lot of times, you know, if you don't know what you're doing at the end, you will end up, you know, gaining a whole lot more weight back. So you have to know what you're doing with it. So if you do things like this, like I do, you have to research it. Me, I normally like to live around the higher weight bracket anyway. So I'll go down in weight and I'll naturally go back up because I really don't like those smaller weights. Even though they are the healthier weights to be, I really don't like being smaller. But this time, I'm going to try to get through these 5 days. It has nothing to do with the weight loss, but I'll be monitoring what kind of weight loss I get. And once I get to whatever weight I am at the end, if I lose any weight at all, because like I said, sometimes the body is very resilient when it comes down to protecting itself. And you'll be able to see that during this process, that it's not easy for your body to give up weight, but it will do it. And whatever weight I am at the end, I decide whether or not I want to stay that weight or whether or not I want to go even further. I've been looking at the body weight of 188 pounds. So that's pretty much a long ways to go. And if I go by the body mass index, I'm actually 70 pounds overweight. 70 pounds. The body mass index is saying that I should be weighing around 180 pounds. And like I told you before on my other videos, if you want to try to be more muscular looking, natural people should always stay below 200 pounds. If you want that muscular look, you need to stay below 200 pounds. But at the fifth day, I'll see what my weight is, and I decide whether or not I want to try after 100 years of being 250. And I have been as heavy as 305, and I still had a 36-inch waistline at 305. But those heavier weights I don't really like. Around about 250, 245 is kind of like a sweet spot for me. But we'll see what my weight is once I finish with this fast, water fast, no food at all. And I'll make a decision on whether or not I want to try to get down to the BMI that's required by the calculator, and see whether or not it's going to be possible at my age to be able to still be able to control my body weight like that. Because when I was younger, in my 20s, all the way up to my late 30s, I can go from any body weight that I wanted to whatever. I've gone down as small as 170 pounds. Believe it or not, it's possible to do. But back then, my metabolism was a whole lot faster, and it was easy for me to manipulate my weight, very easy. But now I'm headed up to that big 50, so we'll see whether or not am I able to do that if I decide to go and try for that 180 pound body weight. Anyway, that's what I want to talk to y'all about. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And again, I'll be talking to you later.